Looking for some fun stuff to do around the holidays, you've come to the right video. Whether you are new to Tuscaloosa or you've been living here your whole life, I'm going to share some things that to me are some of the best holiday traditions to do around Tuscaloosa and Northport. So let's go ahead and dive on into today's video. But before we get into today's content, I did want to let you know, if you go down, just down below, there's a link to my Tuscaloosa Relocation guide. Inside that guide, you're going to see a lot of statistics about why people are moving here. Believe it or not, Tuscaloosa has become one of the top relocation destinations in the country. And if you want to see where people are coming from, why they're coming here, what the job report's looking like, how the house prices and the cost of living compares in Tuscaloosa compared to some other very popular destinations, click that link below and you can see for yourself why Tuscaloosa has become such a popular relocation destination. And as always, guys, I'm in the real estate business here, been living here most of my life. My family moved here since 1996. I'm helping people every single week buy, sell, invest, or rent inside the Tuscaloosa area. So if you have any questions at all about Tuscaloosa, even if it doesn't have to do with real estate, that's my QR code to my calendar. You can find a time that works for you. You can schedule a phone call or a video chat for a time that works best for you. Let's go ahead and jump into today's content. I'm going to share with you some of my favorite things. Would love to hear some of your comments down below. So first off, this is actually happening this week. Actually, it's happening tomorrow. So I wanted to make sure to get it in to this video. But Dickens Downtown. Dickens Downtown is, a tradition normally happens the end of November or the beginning part of December. They shut down downtown Northport, right? So Northport's on one side of the river, Tuscaloosa's on the other side of the river. Historic downtown Northport looks historic, right? It's a bunch of old buildings, brick pavers for the street right there. They shut that area down. They have people dressed up like Victorian style type attire. They have live music. They have singers. They have dancing. You can tour some of the old historic houses down there. They have a lot of good food. Some of the stores are open. Santa's going to be there. There's a live nativity scene with real animals. And depending on the year, there's usually snow. So it doesn't snow very much here. We might get lucky to get one snow a year, sometimes two. And it normally snows and then it melts by lunchtime the next day. If you want to go get some snow, they've got a snow machine. And it does look like this year's Dickens Downtown, it is actually going to be pretty cold. So if you end up going out there, make sure to dress warm. I think you'll have a good time. Secondly, next week, all right, normally this happens the first or second week in December, is the West Alabama Christmas Parade. And it's a really, really good parade. You're going to have a lot of good floats, a lot of exciting things. You are, unfortunately, if it kind of bothers you the way it bothers me, you are going to have a whole bunch of sirens going off really, really loud. You might want to bring some earplugs if you go down there. But the last float every year is Santa. Santa's coming to town. So West Alabama Christmas Parade is always a good time. Goes through downtown Tuscaloosa. It covers a big span. You can type in West Alabama Christmas Parade. The links are below as well, so you can see where the route is and where you might want to stand and where you might want to have the best view. So the Christmas Parade's always a lot of fun. The Tinsel Trail, okay? The Tinsel Trail has been in a couple different locations over the years. This year, it's in Government Plaza. All right, if you go down University Boulevard, right, that's the road that takes you from the bridge, basically, all the way through the university to the stadium, to the strip for the University of Alabama. Along the way there, to the right there, you're going to see Government Plaza. That's where Tuscaloosa City Hall is. The federal building is right beside that. That's where the free concerts are in the summertime. But around the holidays, they decorate it beautifully with the Tinsel Trail. The Tinsel Trail is just a bunch of Christmas trees decorated by different charities, different local businesses. You can go through there and see who decorated a tree, and they do some judging. They give out some prizes. It's really best to go at night if you can. It's pretty during the day, but I would definitely make it, if it fits your schedule, go at night. All the lights are going to be on. It's going to be beautiful. And another great thing about the Tinsel Trail now, which has not always been the case, these two things have been kind of split up in the past. But now the Tinsel Trail and the ice skating are all in Government Plaza. So yes, we have ice skating in Tuscaloosa. You can go down there. You can see in the picture there. It's not a huge, ice skating area. Most of us that have lived here forever, it's not something we typically do here. It just doesn't get cold enough here for us to ever ice skate. And so if you're like me and you grew up, in the Southeast, you've never ice skated before, going downtown to Government Plaza is a good place to do it. They used to do it over at the amphitheater, and then Tinsel Trail was a little bit further away. You kind of had to walk a long way or get in the car and park at different places. Now you can park pretty much anywhere in downtown Tuscaloosa, and you could enjoy the Tinsel Trail, the ice skating, and all the restaurants and all the stores that are also decorated for the holidays as well in downtown Tuscaloosa. Next one, if you are a fan of plays or musicals or the theater, we have a couple colleges and universities here in this town. It's not just the University of Alabama, right? We certainly have the University of Alabama. That's the king around here. Roll Tide, no doubt about it. But we also have Stillman College, which is a smaller college. And then down south of town, we have Shelton State Community College. That's where I started. That's where I did my first couple years of college before I went to the University of Alabama. And they have a great theater program down there. And they have their own theater down there. They do plays all throughout the year. But this time of year, almost every year, seems like at least for the last handful of years, they put on Scrooge the musical. It's something I'm definitely planning to go to. They do a great job with it. It runs for a long time. Again, the link is down below if you want to see what days and what times. It's a couple times a week between now and Christmas, basically. So you got time to get your tickets and go see. If you're looking for a good date night, that might be a good thing to do. You're looking for something to do a little bit different, where you're not having to be outside where it's cold or wet, or like 2 weeks ago, we still had air conditioners running and it was very hot. I was sweating, kind of got dehydrated from doing stuff outside. Depending on the weather, you might want to have a backup plan to do something indoors. This would be a great opportunity to go down to Shelton State Community College and go see Scrooge the musical. Okay. Next thing, all right, I got to make sure that that I bring this up here. But this time of year, normally we still have Alabama football going on, right? And depending on how things go, in the SEC championship game, Alabama may be hosting a playoff game, or they may be in a playoff game somewhere else. Okay? So normally in Tuscaloosa, football season isn't over till January. All right. So in the past couple of years, we've gotten to go. My wife and I have gotten to go see Alabama play in Atlanta. We've gotten to see Alabama play in Dallas, Texas. We've gotten to see Alabama play in Indianapolis, Indiana, in a national championship game. So football is still going on. And I didn't put a graphic on here for this, but Alabama basketball is really good right now too. Right, they're off to a great start this season. They've lost a couple close games against very good teams, but they've also already beaten some good teams. And Alabama basketball is very exciting as well. So I put football in the picture here because football is normally still going on, but there's several other sports that are still going on this time of year. And if you're a sports person, there's still stuff going on throughout the holidays. So again, a musical would be great. Ice skating is great. Being outside, Dickens downtown, all that's great, but you still have indoor stuff that you can do as well. And football, basketball might be one of those options. Okay? Roll Tide, by the way. And then, kind of lastly here, the whole reason that we celebrate Christmas, at least for me, it's a celebration of God sending his son to the earth in the form of a baby, And so if you believe that's what Christmas is all about, which is what I do, Again, it's about family. It's about giving gifts. It's about taking some time off, right? Maybe traveling a little bit. But if you really are looking for a great Christmas service, there are a bunch of great Christmas services at a bunch of churches in Tuscaloosa. There are Christmas Eve services. There are full-on live nativity services. You can find those online. The church that we go to, all right, we have not been members there very long. It's the biggest church in the area, Church of the Highlands. They do a beautiful Christmas program, and we've been going to it for years, even before we were actually members and going to church there. So if you're looking for somewhere to take your family to do a candlelight Christmas type service, passing the candles around, singing Silent Night, Christmas at Highlands would be a good one. There's a bunch of good ones in town. We have a lot of great churches in our area. I've been fortunate, over the years as a worship leader, right? Play guitar and sing a little bit, to get to go play at a bunch of different churches. We have a lot of great ones in Tuscaloosa. And so if that's something that you're looking for, if you're going to be, in Tuscaloosa for the holidays, whether you're visiting or you're kicking the tires on whether Tuscaloosa is for you or not, I would highly recommend going and checking out at least one Christmas service while you're in Tuscaloosa or wherever you are, right? Let's not forget the reason for the season. So that's all I've got. Those are the things that to me kind of stand out. Would love to hear your comments below. Thanks for checking out this video. Hope you guys have a great holiday season.